every penny saved is $1 spent. This one, well, it started moaning when I accelerate.
Like that kind of moaning? Like,
Well, no, not the moaning I make when I accelerate. No.
Oh.
It's more like sitting on the toilet, kind of moaning like.
Okay.
Welcome to Hoovie's Garage, the dumbest automotive channel in all of YouTube, and this is my 2000 BMW M5. And my first video on this M5 has offended a lot of M5 owners who say I am going to waste a lot of money doing something that this car doesn't need. So today we're going to find out if the internet commenters are right and I was about to waste $6,000 doing timing chain guides, or if this car really is that bad. Now, since buying this car, I've joined the BMW M5 ownership group, and it seems like it's a group where all they do is talk about how reliable their car is, kind of like a bunch of people justifying their toxic relationship with a spouse in some subreddit or whatever, and also congratulating themselves for the value that has increased on their cars in the past few years, even though if they put that money in the stock market, they would have made triple the money and had no maintenance. But mostly they want to talk about how reliable their cars are and how wrong I am for maligning these BMWs that are just Camry reliable, of course. But the main issue they had was with my 2000 car. The rattle being at startup wasn't the timing chain guide. The reason for that is these engines run a lot cooler than the 740s and the 540s that eat timing chain guides left and right, and that's why they last longer on this engine. The rattle is something else. So Ninja has gone in with his colostomy camera.
Well, the guide is still there.
You're seeing guides
right there. It's pretty dark though, so I don't know. I read some of the comments saying it's gonna last 200,000 miles. I don't see that happening, which we'll see, but it's a good news. It's not the guides, because I wasn't looking forward to tear this engine apart actually.
Guess how many hours is it?
46 hours.
46 hours when it does go. So there's the Vanos accumulators apparently that cause this.
Which is right there. It's real easy to get to, so we're gonna try that. It's way cheaper, way faster. So.
There's still a bad clutch.
Yes.
There's still the box for this is fried that needs to be sent off. There's still suspension work.
But, like I said, it's gonna look way better because we have more money to spend somewhere else.
I suppose. Instead of $8,000, I'll be spending maybe $3,000?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe $4,000 with the cosmetics and everything else. So I guess good news there, but we are cheaping out, I suppose. There's one other thing that I cheaped out on that just showed up actually. So in this box is a bumper, and it is not a $1,000 OEM BMW M5 bumper. It is a $200 aftermarket BMW bumper that people use to make their lesser E39s look like M5s. But we can just make our M5 look like an M5. This is why the stock bumper is totally unsavable. It's ruined. Hit an animal. Yeah, it's nothing but the finest Chinesium here. You know, actually it looks pretty good, huh?
Yes, it does.
I mean, it's not, it seems flexible.
Even comes with this.
Yeah, the impact strips are separate and have the right texture. It's pretty damn good. I was expecting to make fun of it, but this is actually quality. So good news, that leaves me more money to find a Z8, which is ridiculously expensive. We have a few options though, but there's more money to be spent today up at the Car Wizards. He always gets more money. I guess thank you, internet commenters, for your pithy comments actually resulting in saving me a bunch of money and Ninja a lot of heartburn. You weren't looking forward to that anyway.
Not really, nope.
You don't do a lot of E39 M5 work?
I've done only one, and yeah.
So I guess it really isn't that common, maybe.
Maybe not. I mean, the car had over 200,000 miles, but yeah, it was a pain to do, so.
Well, that makes sense. All right, well, off to the Wizards to really spend some money. You'll get that to the painter?
Yep.
Wonderful. Yeah, every penny saved is $1 spent for me because you heard that noise. That is the Lamborghini Diablo making that wonderful, wonderful noise. Somebody blowing a trumpet in the engine bay. Also, we've lost air conditioning, unfortunately. So that's why we're on our way to the Car Wizards in this, and hopefully there'll be something to pick up. Wizard! Hello, Wizard.
It's my favorite Lambo of all the dumb Lambos you own.
It is a dumb Lambo. It's dumber, but it's acting up. I guess I can never not leave you without Lambos in here.
I guess so.
Because this one, well, it started moaning when I accelerate.
Like that kind of moaning? Like,
well, no, not the moaning I make when I accelerate. No.
Oh.
It's more like sitting on the toilet, kind of moaning like.
Oh, okay. That kind of moaning.
that kind of moaning, under load, accelerating, until I get into top gear and just cruise. So it's doing that. The fuel gauge is being pretty Italian.
Oh, so it's doing this.
Yes, and the AC has quit working,
Okay.
which was very, very nice to have.
It is, especially as hot as it is right now.
So I figured I'd leave the Diablo with you. And the Murcielago is squeak-free, ready to go?
It is ready. No more squeaks.
Wonderful. That's been like a year of squeaky mercy, but it's... oh my... Oh my God. What's happening here?
It's like I'm reliving my Army days.
Well, you didn't have to deal with much rust, did you?
No, but I did have to deal with doing this kind of work while it's stuck in the mud.
Oh dear. Yeah, so these control arms on the bottom were very rusty. I see the originals are still in here, but hanging, huh? Yeah, that's a hole.
Yep.
It's part of the reason why this Hummer was so cheap, was the issues with the suspension. The front arms didn't look quite as bad though, but he included all four here.
Yep.
I see you got the new ones on the front, right?
New ones are going on. It was actually very difficult to get them off. The bolts are so rusted, we actually had to cut them out.
So those are new bolts.
Yep.
And I see an old arm on the ground here that, oh yeah, that got hacked real good, didn't it?
Yes, we had to cut them out.
And as not rusty as that thing looked or on the surface, this looks pretty...
Yeah, it's pretty thin. You can just keep flaking it off. It just comes off in chunks.
So it's a good thing we're doing this.
Yes, it is a very good thing.
A suspension refresh. The motor in this thing very, very strong, obviously. And Junior Mint's doing a little rattle can restoration underneath while he's down there.
We got 2 new batteries in it, and it just turns over and starts it instantly every time.
Perfect. Yeah, look at the plasma torch.
Yes.
So you're going to town on this thing. Well, very good. That's going to be quite a bill when that gets finished, I assume. But Apollo 911, any progress?
Yes.
We had a wonderful drive in my LS Swap 911 last week, and now there's just little odds and ends to button up, right?
Yep. I had to, just like the previous time, I had to get the 996 oil pressure sending unit and also the temperature sending unit, and I adapted them to the LS motor.
Okay.
I just finished doing that, and now your oil pressure gauge and your temperature gauge work like stock.
Perfect. So the other thing you wanted to do was a heat shield of some kind we didn't have last time?
Yeah, I want to make some heat shields that protect all these hoses and wires from the open headers, the exhaust right there.
Okay.
Both sides.
And we already did the oil pan, the baffle pan, to prevent what happened last time where the bearing got starved for oil and killed the first motor.
This one's almost done. It's very close.
Very good. And the Jurassic Park Jeep is another one that you've been playing with. We're getting this ready for car trek, so the 4-wheel drive is working now.
Yes, the 4-wheel drive works.
Okay, and a transmission leak. Was it a...
It's just the pan gasket. We just tightened up the bolt since it's a cork gasket and fixed it.
It quit?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that sounds like the easiest repair ever.
Yeah, very easy.
Good. And actually, Leonard in Arkansas, I'll give you a link to his Instagram, who is rebuilding the engine if you want to follow. He's making some progress too. The heads are off. We decided to rebuild the heads. Might as well.
Yeah.
It's been sent off to get machined, and then he'll start putting the engine back together in this lovely, lovely specimen of a 911 SC, the finest one in the world.
So beautiful. Look at that.
So, guess I'll take the Murcielago home. Keys are in it, right?
Yep, that's right.
Sweet. I'm walking pretty quickly to see if I can get out of here without paying a bill, right? There's no bill?
No, not yet.
I guess the Jeep's not, you didn't even write up a ticket yet for that?
Not yet. We just finished it. I haven't even had a chance to write that yet.
And the squeak here was...
That's all warranty. We took care of that under warranty.
This is getting really weird 2 times in a row, but I guess you're being nice because we're starting to film car issues again, right?
Yes, I'm excited.
The 2nd season, and today's actually the Wizards' first day on the set, I suppose.
Yes.
I've been going for about a week, so very exciting.
Very exciting.
Wizards in a very jolly mood, obviously. It's gone! The squeak that's been plaguing this thing for over here is finally gone! That's so nice. And now it's raining. Oh well. I'm gonna be a little bit sporadic posting because I'm filming the new season of Car Issues over the next couple of weeks, but I'll try and stay on time. As always though, thank you so much for watching.